And
It's week 14 of the NFL, and our focus is on the Lions' towering wide receiver. He comes in fourth in the NFL in receiving yardage. It's the Lions and the Packers.
The punter, Jack Fox, handling the kickoffs. And off we go here on a Thursday night. He fields it at the 8. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here comes the pack, and here comes Jordan Love. 5th season quarterback, but Greg just his 2nd as a starter, waited his turn, and had a really good first year as a starter.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end, and the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games, and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position come playoff time.
And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
Great job by the defense here, quickly realizing that this was going to be a draw. They're not caught off guard thinking that they're defending the pass. They're able to not only get in there for a stop, but they're able to take them down in the backfield for a loss.
And he is very close to the first down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line. So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his 2nd season in the NFL.
He's coming off a really nice 3-touchdown performance in last week's win, Mike. But outside of that one errant throw, he did a really nice job of protecting the ball and was seemingly in control the entire game. This defense all week, they talked about trying to bait him into making some mistakes, so he's got to be careful about falling into the trap. If he does that, I'll tell you what, I really like their chances. All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. Out of the pistol, here comes Gibbs. And he is tough to bring down. Finally, the defense gets him on the ground. It'll be no gain on that play. Throwing now from the gun. Taking off.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
They'll send a tight end in motion. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Lions 1st down. Now this time they'll look to throw. He's got it at the 7. And he's in. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills. And wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. On play action, Love completes this one. That's Christian Watson. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. To throw is Love. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. A run up the middle with Jacobs. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll get this up to the 44. DJ Reader, as usual, from that interior spot with the play. Here comes 3rd and 6. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. To the left side, in the hands of Watson.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
We've seen a little bit of a transformation across the defensive tackle position. And what I mean, Mike, is years ago, they were on the interior of the line to stuff the run. They were big bodies taking up space. Now, not only do you have to defend the run, you have to be able to win one-on-one matchups and get to the quarterback.
3rd and long. They'll look to throw. And that one is intercepted. Jair Alexander picks it off. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. To the goal line and in. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Packers. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
This is fielded inside the 5. They'll get this up past the 20. And that's where they'll set up shop. Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. And he is the NFL leading rusher here in the month of December. A strong finish in the final stretch could earn him the crown. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. A run up the middle. It's Gibbs. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Adrian Cooper, the rookie, is there on the tackle. Here's 3rd and 2. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up 4th down.
So, on 4th down, the Lions send out Jack Fox to punt. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a 1st down. One quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the gun, it's Love. Over the middle, he fits it into Dobbs.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
And nothing on that one back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Mike, I have to be honest, when offenses come up with run play designs, blocking the corner is not really a big priority. But in this case, great job not only forcing it on the outside, but defeating the block, coming up and making the tackle, and keeping it to no gain. One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Kirby Joseph there to make the play. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Here's Love. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. The Lions offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams trying to defend in the red zone. Look at this graphic. 2nd in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a QB. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
I'll tell you what, if the offensive linemen had the same level of fight and effort that the quarterback did, they wouldn't be in this situation. It's a shame because that individual effort went a long way towards extending that play, and it still ended up resulting in a sack.
And that one is intercepted. Jair Alexander picks it off. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. We saw it earlier. The defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick six.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Once again, it's Gibbs. He'll get about 2. Andrew Cooper, the rookie, is there on the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's caught by Gibbs. 3rd down. 3 to go. He'll drop to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Checking it down. This one is caught.
Personal foul. Unnecessary running. Defense.
Now another try at 1st and goal, albeit from a little further back. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw yet again. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. That one taken in, middle of the end zone. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will tie things up. We are all even at 14. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Packers offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with 1st down. They'll go play action with Love. His throw left side is complete. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. Quickly to the outside and complete.
Complete to Tucker Cole. A gain of 12. 1st down, Packers.
On 1st down, it's Love. That one knocked away and incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw is Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. And that is no good. He missed it. 1st and 10. And the score remains level.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. 2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. Back with more of this Thursday opener after this. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Straight ahead with Gibbs. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Here's Jack Fox now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Packers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Love to throw it. In trouble, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing is Love. The Lions call their first time out. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Love to throw. And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. And that is a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Detroit. Bates now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Lions will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Packers offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. The open man is Reed. He's got it. That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Not wanting to risk another sack, they're going to play it safe with a run. That's not going to work at all. He'll manage to only get back to the line of scrimmage. Very short of the first down. 4th down coming up. A fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. The Lions offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried in the first half, it hasn't worked. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
One final throw before the break. Throw on the run is complete. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. To the air now on 1st and 10. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. They'll look to throw. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Texas A&M. 1st and 10 now from the 36. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
On 2nd down, Love. Toward the middle. That one caught by Watson. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. The man in motion is Watson. We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. They'll run with Jacobs. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Love. Quick throw, taken in. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Throwing on 2nd down, Love. He's got it at the 3. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. A 2nd down throw for Love. This one caught at the 4. And he got half of what he needed from the 6 to the 3. From the gun, that's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Eric Hendricks. Accelerating toward midfield. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They'll come up here 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. This is caught at the 2. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. Here's Gibbs. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal. at the 1-yard line.
One more time, they try Gibbs. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point.
Now, faking the give. He'll swing that out wide. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. Here's Nixon on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Packers offense ready for this next possession. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. On second down, Jacobs. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down. Here's Love. Trying to set up the screen, but it is not there. He just had to strike it. It's incomplete, and it'll bring up fourth down. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 21-yard line.
They hand it to Gibbs. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Now off the bootleg. He'll look to throw here. Throwing left side. And it's taken in by Williams. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. A throw complete to Tim Patrick. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
That's good for the Lions.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. At right side and brought in by Williams.
Complete to Jameson Williams. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5. At the 40.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. From the 35, it's first and 10. Here's Love. He'll keep this himself. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So we are through 3. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Throwing now on third and long. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
At their own 26-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Taking off. Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. That's caught by Gibbs. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At their 49.
They'll run with Gibbs. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss. On 3rd down, they'll set up to... Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. Here's 1st and 10. Now, Jacobs. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8. To throw is Love. Toward the outside. Catch made by Watson. Now a 3rd and 2. Love to throw. Open is Kraft. He's got it. He's got the 1st down. Not by a whole lot. Only gets 3. That's all he needed for a new set of downs. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Love. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. And that is caught. Well, he stayed in bounds. A terrific catch.
A gain of 30. 1st down, Green Bay.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. He pulls it in around the 5. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now Love. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal. They'll run with Jacobs. That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up 3rd and goal. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown. And instead, the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
He'll get this out wide. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
It's now 3rd and 8.
On 3rd down, they go with Gibbs. The Lions will punt this ball away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. They'll drop to throw. Toward the middle. That one caught by Watson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd down and 3. From the gun, it's Love. There's that man again. Another catch. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. They'll come up now for 2nd down. We'll go play action with Love. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down. Here's Love. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. On first down, it's Love. Quick throw here is complete. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Noise reverberating off the roof. Very loud before third down. Here's Love to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. Now remember, all scoring plays are reviewed. Tight game. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
The kick is good. Makes the score Lions 29.
They need a late recovery to have any chance. Here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick, not much of a chance.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.